Trisha and I'm here to take you on a culinary journey right from the heart of 25 Hours Hotel in Dubai. As the Executive Pastry Chef, this is not just a place where I work, it's a creativity hub where I bring my desserts to life. I really want to share some of my favorites with you, so what are you waiting for? Let's get started. It's the weekend and a Berliner is that perfect weekend treat. It's a German version of the donut. You have an American version as well. But what I love about Berliner, it is less sweeter and more fluffier. So grab your aprons and let's get started. So here we have, it's a very easy recipe. It's 6 to 7 ingredients and it's very straightforward. Over here you have 200 grams of bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour as well. There is 100 grams of milk. We have 20 grams of sugar, 20 grams of egg yolk. There is 20 grams of butter. We have 4 grams of salt and 8 grams of yeast. So let's get started. So if you don't have a mixer, with you, it's perfectly fine. You can of course roll it with your hands, but if you do have a hand mixer as well with the dough attachment, if you just follow these timings, it's a sure shot success. So here you go. It's very easy. It's not intimidating. I mean, it might seem intimidating, but it's quite simple. So you put all the ingredients together in the bowl. So here goes the sugar, the egg yolk, put the salt, the yeast. If you don't have fresh yeast, you can use dry yeast as well. You just divide it by 2. That's it, because dry yeast is more stronger than the fresh one, but I prefer using the fresh yeast. And lastly, the butter. And that's it. You literally just have to mix everything. I will put a timer over here. So start on the slow speed for 3 minutes. And now we increase it to medium speed for another 2 minutes. And that's it. It's as easy as that. In the meanwhile, I'm going to get the bowl ready. So here I have my bowl. Just put some oil spray. I mean, you can even put some butter or oil, any oil that you have. It's just to grease the bowl a bit. And we're done. And it's ready. So you just remove it from the hook. This recipe will make you around 8. I will be making it like 45 grams each approximately. So it's up to you. Look at that. Look at the shine. Look at how elastic it is. I mean, it's a very easy recipe. You just need to follow it and you'll have beautiful treats for the weekend. So that's it. Just fold it up a bit. Put it over here in the bowl. Take any kitchen towel. You need to cover it up and leave it in a warm space for an hour and a half, and then we're ready to shape it. It's been 20 minutes and look at that beauty. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy with that. Look how well it's risen. And now we're going to start shaping it. So again, any oil you have, I'm going to spray a bit on the surface so it doesn't stick. And you just take it out on your work surface. And that's about it. I have it here. Get a kitchen scale. If you don't have a kitchen scale, don't worry. You can just look by your eyes and you can tell. But I am a chef. I like to be a bit technical. That's the geeky part of me and I love it. I mean, at the end of the day, I love taking temperatures. I love weighing out everything. At the end of the day, it's not a lot to invest in. It's always nice to have it in the kitchen. You can even get it off Amazon if you don't have a professional baking shop. So all of these things I personally love having. So why not? And this little baby is for tasting after. So here we have 3, 4, 5, 8. So yeah, you get 8 out of this recipe, more or less. So now next step is just take the palm, put some oil. You can just grease it up and you just need to roll it. Just make a nice tight ball and that's it. It should not be cracked from the top. It should be smooth like this, so you know your recipe is right. And that's it. And next, you can take any tray that you have. We're going to dust a bit of flour on top and we're going to let it proof. So let me get the tray. Be a bit generous with this. You don't want your dough to stick on the tray once it's proofed. So one layer, don't go overboard as well. And that's it. We just place it on top. And that's it. And next we just put the kitchen towel and let it proof. So leave it in a warm place and we let it proof for an hour and a half. And if you do have a prover, if you are in a professional kitchen, let's say, you can put it in the prover at 86% humidity for an hour and a half. So yeah, same time. It's been an hour and a half. And look at these beauties. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And it's now time to fry. I've preheated some oil in the meanwhile. So just dust your fingers so it doesn't stick onto your hands and just carefully drop it in. Oh, they're so good. And they're ready. They're so fluffy. I'm so happy with this. Just look at this color. This is what you want to achieve. A sunny golden brown color and it's perfect. It's fluffy, it should not go flat, then there's something wrong with that. It should still hold its shape. And just have a kitchen towel. Almost dropped that outside. Just grab your kitchen towel, remove the excess oil and carefully place it on top. Just leave this on the side. All right. And this is the part I've been waiting for. The donuts, the Berliners are ready. So I have a bowl of caster sugar over here. You can also have icing sugar if you don't have caster sugar, if you prefer icing sugar. I like a bit of a texture and a crunch. Once it's ready, you just toss it in some sugar. Oh my God, these are making me so hungry. because it's not just how they're looking but how they're smelling. Like, it smells divine in here. So just toss off the excess, and next I'm going to start piping them up. Told you it's not that difficult. And of course, if you want to make baby ones, you can always cut it smaller. Even 10 grams, you can make mini bites as well. There you go. I'm going to clear this off and we can start piping them. All right, we're ready to fill these in. So I have, in the morning, I prepared some pistachio diplomat cream and some strawberry compote, but you can just, wrong one. But the possibilities are absolutely endless. You can fill it out with a chocolate filling, just the jam. You can get some jam from the market. Literally anything you would like, but I like the combination of pistachio and strawberry, so I'm going to go ahead with that. So before that, I have a skewer stick. I'm just going to make a hole, so it's just easier to fill that in. Don't pipe a lot, otherwise you won't have the, it'll be too much. I know this is where I get carried away as well. I want to fill it up as much as possible, then when you bite into it, it gets a bit too much. So you need to know when to stop. And a bit of strawberry filling. I have some nice, even if you're getting it from the market, what I like to do is that chop up some fresh strawberries, like tiny pieces, and put that in so you get that nice fresh taste of the strawberries. That's a little trick you can do. Ah, look at that. And next, I'm just going to put some slices of fresh strawberries. You can garnish it how you like. You can even put more berries or anything, literally. You can even put some nuts if you'd like. And there it is, the fluffy, yummy, fluffiest, yummiest Berliners. Can't wait to dig in. I mean, look at this beauty. Enough of talking, I'm just gonna dig in now. Look at that. Yum. Mmm.